Fáilte go Leavingcertirish.com is mis Seán ó Gávín agus sin job be midig fécint slucht as an scéal Prós díis le Siobhán ní Húdaháin. Seo Cuid a hain.
So we'll begin at the start with the title Díis Cad is Brí Leis. Well, Díis means a couple or two people together, two people married together. Sean, what? Curshi is an pápéir agus be a kaintlum. Put down the paper and be a kaintlum. Talk to me. Nish, now. Muna veda far si cushtan agus pápéir a lev thresh lá ibra. Look, muna veda far if a man can't sit by the fire and read the paper after his day of work. Viasa e gobar leis fagan le sa tig. I was also viasa e gobar leis, it's like comma, fagan le for the whole day in the house sa tig. What? Tágama, fair enough. Trum blura den pápéir agus ná haber jore goléir treis tamil. So trum blura, it's like tour dum. Give me a piece of the paper. Agus jore this kind of standard Irish version would be yoig to a. You will get it all after a while. Ní raibh chune sin a rá. I wasn't, right? Ní raibh, ní raibh me. Chune sin a rá. I wasn't going to say that. Shogad, here you are. Lánu Christina Tronona, a couple by the fire in the evening. So lánu, so like díis. A couple by the fire in the evening. Lana vina cholas a fram, a child asleep in the pram. Steig fiola ag dí ro sa chisten. Steak fiola is a meat steak. Ag dí ro, defrosting sa chisten. Cor ag dí luchal, a car. Luch is value, so ag dí luchal is devaluing. A car devaluing in the garage. Méidir electric, the electric meter. Ag cúntas chuige a chuidéanad, counting away or calculating. So ag cúntas is like calculating, counting. A chuidéanad, it's units. Hey, Tom and so. Sean, Tom and so. Here, Sean, I'm here. Tom and so. Tom and so would be the more standard Irish version. So, Tom and so. What? Tom sa fápéir. I'm here in the paper. Tusa. Cénát. You. Where? Niachas a tú. I didn't see you at all. Right? So, niachas. Niacha me. Niachas a tú. I didn't see you at all. August tá tusa an leis. And you're in it too. Catá ort. What's wrong with you? Léasa an lehanach san rim hurtet. So, catá ort. What's wrong with you? Léasa, leg me. So another way of reading is leg me an lehanach sin riv hurtet. So I read that riv or rim is riv before I gave it to you. Tá sa gum, right? So tá sa gum is tá is gum, shortened version of it. So tá sa gum. I know. Denan tu igoni. You always do that. Denan and denan are the same thing. So denan tu. So you always do that. Denan tu igoni. Ach chuige méid sin in anisted. But this went without you seeing it. In other words, niacha tu é sin. You didn't see this. Niacha tu é sin. You didn't see this. Tá míad a rain an so. Now rain is like on vertigoin. So tá míad a rain, tá an vertigoin. Right? Tá an vertigoin an so. The two of us are in here. Mar jaall orne atá sé. It's about us. Right? Mar jaall orne. It's about us. Tá siad a caint faoin murtagoin. Cad a bheith mar jaall orne ann. What would be about us there? Ní dúirt a fact le héine. I didn't say anything fac. I didn't say anything to anybody. Le héine. Le hén duine. Ach dúirte cuid wa, but I said cuid wa quite a lot. Cé leis, to who? Cad é? What about? Tash bond them, show me. Cadar gwyl to a kaint. What are you talking about? Fake on son, fake on shin. Look there now. Tara survey a dennoch. So she's obviously pointing out to him in the paper what she's looking at. Tara survey. So Tara's obviously result or report. A survey is a survey. A dennoch that was done. A rinnoch is what we normally say. So Tara survey a dennoch. The result of a survey that was done. Dart around it says Gwyl an carw quid de vana posta na tira mi honna mi hosta. It says that Gwyl carw quid, that there is a quarter of the vana posta of married women are mi honna mi hosta, are discontent, unhappy or dissatisfied, if you like. Tomsha on son in a mask. I'm there in a mask among them, right? So I'm in there among them. Tusa mi honna mi hosta, you discontent, unhappy or dissatisfied. Shinian ke chud a chulada. That's the first I've heard of it. So shinian ke rod a chulame fwy shin is maybe another way of saying it. Tashan san oskor do ga chul. It's there now before Tashan san anish gamalashkel oskor do ga chul. It's there now before your two eyes. Misha dinna desna mana, right? Misha countess na mana, no dinna desna mana. I am one of the women. A visa tarvishin that was in that survey. It's Cuivan lum an vaden gama, right? So just the spelling is different, but it's madden, the morning. So I remember the morning well. Imianar abahe. It was back in January. Drochheimshire, bad weather. Dirchucht, dochfucht, or Dirchucht, dochfucht. Billy, sales of shul, agus gan ein arige chuhu on sortshin. So Dirchucht is kind of darkness and gloominess. Dochmucht, again kind of gloom or despondency, if you like. Billy, bills, sales of shul, sales taking place, agus gahan ein arigad chuhu, and without having any money, if you like, on sortson, that kind of thing. So gan ein arigad chuhu, gan ein arigad le chahaf, sna sales of your shul. Honor, Fiara, Marta, Abran, Baltana, Mehev. So January, February, March, April, May, June. Charca meach sé ke ein lanish. But charca meach sé ke. She should have it, right? She should have it. In this case, we're talking about on lanav. Okay, this woman is expecting a child, the woman she was talking to. So you'll figure this out more in a minute. Cain van, what woman? The husband says. An van ahonich whom an vadenshin, the woman who came to me that morning. Chag chuige in anam day. For what? What in the name of God? Con an survey a yenev. She came to do the survey. Agus ishlig de glor, and lower your voice. So she's getting a bit angry with him now. Ishlig de glor, lower. Ishlig is to lower. Lower your voice. No, do shore on lanav. Do shore is like do shoig on lanav. So do shore, do shoig to an lanav. You'll wake up the child if you don't lower your voice. Monor feder lalonu si shias lechela tranona agus lard gajas kyun shivilta lechela. Monor feder lalonu is like monowil lanun anoun. If a couple can't sit down in the evening, agus lard gajas kyun shivilta lechela, and talk to one another, gajas kyun shivilta, nice, quiet, and civilly. Okay, so it'll be a terrible thing if we can't sit down quietly and talk to each other as a couple. Ni rev ach an pauper a lev. All I wanted to do. Ni rev ach. All I wanted to do. And tain rod vig tastel no. All I wanted to do was read the paper. Shin a. Well, that's just it. Shin a. That's just it. Is tábhachtaí an páipéir nó mise. Make sure you underline that and put a star around it on your book, because this is a critical or pivotal moment in the story. Is tábhachtaí an páipéir ná mise. The paper is more important than I am. Is tábhachtaí an rud atá le léamh sa páipéir ná aon rud atá le rá gumsa. What's most important is what is to be read in the paper than anything that I have to say. So what I have to say means nothing. What's in the paper is everything. Well, mar sin, well, if that's it, or if that's the case, sholat agus léige. Here you go, and read it. An rud atá le léamh an rud atá le rá gum, what I have to say, tá sé sa páipéir, sa survey. What I have to say, it's in the paper, in the survey. Ag an saol go léir le léamh. It's there for the whole world, right? An saol go léir is like an down go léir, le gach duine. It's there for everyone to read about. Sin mise fasta, that's me now, right? Sin mise fasta, that's me now. Statistic, a statistic. Sin é a chuirg mé síos a leis in éon arm eile bheith le líne gum. So that's what I'm going to put down in any form or any other form that I have le líne gum, that I have to fill in. Occupation, your occupation, a statistic. Níos deise ná housewife, nicer or better than a housewife. Cad é therefore, what would you think? Huh? What would you say? So the husband here is struggling a little bit to communicate with his wife. He doesn't really understand what she's going on about. She's taken part in a survey, and the results of the survey are in the newspaper, but unfortunately for him, he's just a little bit slow in the take-up and hasn't figured out exactly what she's going on about. So he's getting a bit of a grilling here. Is cumalat cé cho fada is dhéanam ober housewife. It's all the same to you. Cé cho fada is dhéanam ober housewife. Cho fada is dhéanam ober housewife is so long as I do, or so long as I am doing the ober tea, if you like, the housework. You couldn't care so long as I'm doing the housework. Sin é a dúirte léhi leis. That's what I told her about it, or for it. So sin an rud a dúirt mé don bhean, faoi. Cad dúirísh lé? What did you say to her? Cad a dúirt tú léhi? Ná tugtar féinara éní é dhéanaan tú mar bhean tí. Ach nuair ná déanann tú é. Ach nuair ná déanann tú. It's very important. So there's no notice taken. Ní tugtar éon ord. There's no notice taken. Éní é dhéanaan tú mar bhean tí. Anything that you do as a housewife. Ach nuair ná déanann tú é. But, or other than, nuair ná déanann tú é, when you don't do it. Cé a thugann féinara ghuill an túrlár lan? Who notices that the floor is clean? Ach má bhíonn sé salach. But if it's dirty, sin rud eile, that's something else entirely. Cad eile a dúirísh lé? What else did you say to her? Chuile rud. Everything. So we'll stop there and we'll move on to the next section in the next recording.
That concludes this particular lesson. Don't forget to visit us on Leavingcertirish.com, and you can also connect with us on Facebook or Twitter via facebook.com/LeavingCertIrish or twitter.com/LC and any questions you might have, feel free to get in touch with us and we'll help you out. Gur míle magat.